One more for good luck, number 4. Okay, so this one gets you twice with the minus negative. Did you guys catch that?
Yes.
So it's y minus negative 1, which really becomes y plus 1. You go to negative 3/4 x minus a negative 8, which becomes x plus 8. We're all good with that? Questions on that, or are we okay? Okay. Now we're going to have y plus 1 equals negative 3/4x. And then I believe negative 3/4 times 8 is going to give me a negative 6. Is everybody okay with what I've done so far? Okay, and then I'm just going to subtract 1 from both sides. Y equals negative 3/4x minus 7. Feeling pretty good about that? Now we're all still okay with slope-intercept form. We understand that the negative 3/4 is my slope, and that the negative 7 is my y-intercept. All right, cool. I'm going to go and pull up your homework real quick. I'm going to start it off. I'm going to do one from each section with you, just to kind of get you guys feeling okay with it all. So I'll upload the recording right here at the end of the period. Well, let's go ahead and take a look at this real briefly. All right, so this is your assignment tonight. Now, the first one, it says write an equation in point slope form of the line passing through the given points. All right, so let me help you with that. For 1 through 6, we're writing an equation in point slope form of the line that passes through the given points and has the given slope. 1 through 6, we are not converting these to slope-intercept form. We are simply writing them in point slope form. Do you understand? So let me give you an example of what number 1 looks like. Y minus 7 equals negative 4, parentheses, x minus 2. That would be the answer to number 1. Do you understand? If you want to write this down, feel free. I do not consider that cheating. I consider this me just helping you get good grades. So on 1 through 6, that's what you're doing. Cool? 7 through 10. They correlate with these graphs. Do we understand that? So 7 says graph the equations below. What formula is this given to me in? Point slope form. I asked you earlier in the period, can we graph point slope form? The majority of you said no. But we also know that we can convert point slope form into what? Slope-intercept form. And once we've converted it to slope-intercept form, then do you think we can graph it?
Yes.
So I'm going to just solve this one real quick. So I'm going to have y plus 4 equals negative 3x minus 6. And then I'm going to subtract 4. Y equals negative 3x minus 10. Does everybody see where I've done that so far? We're good?
How
What?
are we supposed to graph it on the computer?
I'm going to give you guys graph paper here in just a second. Does that work? Everybody okay with that? Because again, we're going to take the same approach. You're going to bring it to class tomorrow. We're going to grade it. And that way it's just easier for all of us, okay? From here, where am I going to start graphing this line from? What's my y-intercept going to be? Negative 10. So I'm just going to assume that this is negative 10. Okay, and then it tells me that my slope is negative 3. Well, we know that a negative line has to go this way. Do we agree? Start up high and you go down. So what that means is I'm going to go up 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And Does everybody see how I've created my line there? Questions on that? If not, ask me. I don't want to make you feel like you're not ready to do this here for our last 10 minutes of class when you have to get to work. Okay? Okay, then we have questions, what is that, 11, 12, and 13. It says write an equation in point slope form. Write an equation in point slope form from the graph. Use the right hand point. Okay. Point slope form means that you have a point and a slope. It's telling you to use the right point. This is your left, this is your right. Here's your right point, here's your right point, here's your right point. Do you understand that? So when you're building your equation, that's the point you're going to use. So let me explain it to you. What is this point right here? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Do we agree we have a point?
Yes.
Okay. Do you agree we can find slope of this line?
Yes.
Well, we know it's negative because the direction's going. We're going to go down 1 over 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm giving you a point and a slope. Can you put that into point slope form?
Yes.
It's exactly what Stephen did for me on question number 2. So here's what it would look like. Y minus 3 equals negative 1 over 4 x minus 4. Do we understand that? Does that make sense to you? Luke, you're good with that? Okay. Tommy, you're good? Okay. And it says write an equation in point slope form of the line that passes through the 2 points given. Using the first point to write the equation. Using the first point for your point slope form. What are you missing in this problem?
Slope.
You're missing slope. If I give you 2 ordered pairs, can you find slope?
Yes.
So you're going to use these 2 ordered pairs to find your slope. Let me just show you what that looks like real quick. M equals y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So that's going to be 1 minus 7 over 5 minus 4. Anybody have any objections to what I've done so far? That's going to give me a negative 6 over 1, which means that my slope is negative 6. Then it tells you to use the first point to write your point slope form. So now we're going to have y minus 7 equals negative 6 x minus 4. We good there?
Yes.
Okay, so I've done one example from each section of your homework. Does anybody have any questions that you want me to go over on this? Okay, you have the rest of the period to work on this. That's about 8 minutes. I'm going to pass out graphing paper to you. If you don't use the graph paper, no big deal. If you do, awesome. Tomorrow we're going to grade it.